'Tis the season for tables, ladders, and chairs. This Sunday, December 16th, if I'm not mistaken, which I know I am not because I am Mr. Perfection for I am Mr. Perfection for a reason. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I am feeling much better. I'm still clogged up, still coughing, still don't feel that great, but hey, gotta get work done, right? I haven't went to school all week because I couldn't, because every time I go to get up, I can't breathe. I can't tell you times I've coughed and coughed up blood and phlegm, which is normal for a upper respiratory infection. But this Sunday is WWE TLC, and tis the season to be jolly, but tis the season for TLC too. Alright, so let's get it right into our predictions. First match I want to talk about is Bobby Lashley versus Elias, with a guitar hanging high above the ring in a ladder match. Now, Bobby Lashley has been booked as this dominator. Of course, that's his nickname, but he's been booked as this guy who's unstoppable, who just doesn't give a hell. What I was about to say another word, but my mom watches this channel. I don't think she knows about my secondary channel, so I probably should have done my predictions. Because I'm 15 right now. I'll be 16 next July, and, you know, I'm growing up, man. And I feel like I should be able to say, well, not right now, but when I'm 18, I want to be able to say the F word freely and not give a hell. Because I don't think that's really a bad word. Like, it's not, like, as bad as the GD word. I will never say GD in my life. I've said it, you know, when I broke my elbow, I said GD. When I almost broke my toe, I said GD. But that was because I was in so much pain. Like, but, yeah. Those are, like, that's the one word I won't say. But the F word isn't, like, it's just saying, you know, it's not bad. Not as bad as, you know, other words. But anyway, he's been booked as this monster, this unstoppable force of attrition, this unstoppable machine, if you will. And Elias is kind of literally made the switch. Sorry for that blue lighting, it'll go off here in a second. But he's literally been switched from a heel to a babyface quicker than I could blink. And it's like, okay, we love Elias. WWE, we all know what WWE stands for. It stands for Walk with Elias, okay? We all know that. But, sorry guys, I have to do this. I know it's disgusting, but I have to. Yeah, so that's the reason. I don't know, man. It could go either way in this match. It's very hot in my room. It could go either way in this match. But I expect, just because he's a babyface, I'm not saying it could go either way. I'm not betting money like, ooh, Elias is definitely going to win. But I think Elias, to boost his babyface run, needs to win this match. Now, we have a tables match. We're getting into it here. We're having a tables match. I know it's Friday. We still got Saturday and Sundays when the event is. I get that, I know. Okay. Tables match between Natalya Neidhart and Ruby Riott. Now, my whole problem with this thing, if you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, you know that I had a little bit of frustration with what they did this Monday on Raw. It's one thing, you know, to be like, oh, break his sunglasses, because we all know those probably wasn't the real sunglasses. Okay, big deal. Like, it was still very disrespectful, and it brought... You were literally turning heel on me as we speak. Like, is this just your job now to interrupt my... Then now you're going to walk away from the camera so they can't see you? You're literally turning heel on me right now. Now she's trying to get on my lap. Come on. No, you just gonna get down. All right, she's Hillcat. Hillcat. That's gonna be her name on the channel. Love her to death. But it's one thing to be like, oh, break his sunglasses. Big deal. You know, it still brought the inner human in me out, and I was like, what the hell are they doing? You know, like, that's just so disrespectful. But they turned the disrespectfulness 0 to 100 real quick. So this Monday, if you didn't catch it, if you're not a wrestling fan and you follow me just because of my looks or just because of my personality, probably the first one. My ego's bigger than my head, I know. Shit. Alright, pause, because I knew that was coming. This is going to be a long video for y'all. They turned it up. You know, Natalia had a match, but then Ruby Riott came out. I think it was afterwards or during. It was either after or during the match. And they brought a table out, and it was covered up by this cloth. And I thought, oh my God, it's going to have, like, he deserved to die or something on it, because that's the way WWE would do it, because they're a bunch of scumbags. But she unveils it, and it has, like, a picture of him, his full body. And, you know, that's cool. Okay, you're going to say you're going to put her through the table. That's fine. But then she says, and then you and your daddy will be closer than ever. When I tell you, I felt so disgusted. And I know it's a work. I know it's a work to get the crowd like, oh, it's to generate heat in wrestling. What heat is, if for those of you who don't know what heat means, it means to draw a negative reaction from the crowd, meaning boos, skews, you know. Meaning boos, skews, you know. And I was so disgusted because Jim the Anvil Not Hurt is one of the greatest of all time. He's a GOAT. I know this. We all know this, right? Yeah. So, I think Natalia is going to win. And she's going to put her through the table that she said, that Ruby Riott said that she would put Natalia through. So that's how it's going to end. I might have to drop one F-bomb in here, and Mom, I'm sorry, but this is getting to the point now to where it's really pissing me the frig off. Okay, I'm going to talk about this match. Drew McIntyre versus Finn Balor. I love both of these guys. Vince McMahon, what in the entire fuck are you doing with Finn Balor? You have one of the greatest professional wrestlers on the goddamn planet. In my opinion, the best on Monday Night Raw. He's not, you know, best in the company. He's second best in that company. Third best. If you want to put him at third best, that's okay with me. But I'm putting him at second. Rollins at third. AJ Styles is the best wrestler you guys have. But you have such a talented performer in Finn Balor. 2016 was his year, man. 2016 was the Demon King's year. 2017, you know, August of 2016, he comes in, he makes his first pay-per-view appearance on the main fucking roster and wins the Universal Championship on his first pay-per-view appearance. He gets hurt. I bawled my eyes out as a wrestling fan at freaking 14 years old. I bawled my eyes out at 14 years old because my hero, the man I look up to the most in the professional wrestling business, was hurt. And that's what gets me the most. And my dad calls me a little pussy or a little bitch for crying. That's what gets to me the most. We all have things that trigger our emotions. What gets to me the most in professional wrestling is when somebody's scratched and clawed their way from the bottom, treated like dirt, told that they were never going to amount to nothing, and becomes the WWE World Heavyweight Champion or WWE Universal Champion, And then not even a few weeks or a few months later, or even a few hours later, gets it stripped away because of an injury or gets it stripped away because of something. It breaks my heart because I know how hard Fergo, that's his actual name, Fergo Devitt, has worked. He was in Japan for 6 years. He came to WWE in 2013 or 2014. I'm not exactly sure what year. He set NXT on fire. He was in NXT for 4 years. 4. And that's where I fell in love with him. Fell in love with the character, fell in love with the Demon. Now you have him on the main roster after he comes back, after his first pay-per-view appearance and first pay-per-view match was against Seth Rollins at SummerSlam for the Universal Championship, and now he's a mid-carder. What the fuck? I said there would only be one, and there's only gonna be one because my mom watches this. What the fuck are you doing with him? I love Drew McIntyre to death. Scottish Psychopath, probably second favorite on Raw, without a doubt. Without a doubt, second favorite on Raw. I've tweeted at how pathetic they've done with the current main roster. NXT is blowing the main roster, Raw and SmackDown, out of the fucking water. Anyway, let's move past that. I think Finn, if he comes out with Demon King, because he's hurt right now. I forgot to mention that. He was hurt. He was taken off of live events. They said he would return for TLC this Sunday. If he brings the Demon, no question, Finn Balor all the way. If he doesn't bring the Demon, McIntyre. It's that easy. Because the Demon's not been defeated yet on the main roster. No, I don't think Drew McIntyre would be the dude. They could call him the Demon Slayer, which would be awesome. Just saying. Just an idea, Vince. Not that you listen to me anyway, because I've tweeted at you countless times telling you use Finn Balor in a proper light, and you're turning heel on me again. I told you to use Finn Balor in a proper light, and you said on Twitter that you would. You would just for me to keep watching. While I'm watching, Vince, nothing's happened. Step up your damn game. I could run a company and make a company. I'm not going to answer it because I'm making a video right now. I could make a company bigger, better than WWE. And I'm 15 years old. I could make bigger and better booking decisions than the WWE is right now. And I am 15 years old. That's sad. Moving on. Sorry about that, guys. I had to cough. SmackDown Tag Team Title Triple Threat. I don't know if it's under TLC rules because I fell asleep during SmackDown this week. The Usos, The Bar, and the New Day. Now, everybody knows my favorite tag team on SmackDown is Usos. So, with that being said, this is going to be an incredible, let me say it again, let me rewind it, incredible match. This match could steal the show. It could. But there's also another match I will talk about directly after this. There's actually 3 matches that could steal the show. Actually, no, 4. 4. And there's 12 matches on the card. How ridiculous does that sound? Oh my god, it sounds terrible, don't it? Oh my god. Ugh, terrible. Anyway, this match could steal the show. Because you got 3 incredible tag teams. this could steal the show, guys. And I'm not gonna lie, it could. It could really steal the show. Who do I think is gonna win? I think the Bar's gonna win. Who do I want to win? Usos, because they're the best tag team on SmackDown, no doubt about it. The next match that I want to talk about that I get could steal a show: Cedric Alexander versus Buddy Murphy for the Cruiserweight Championship. And this is another brand that I'm very happy to be a fan of, and I'm very happy to be a wrestling fan when I watch 205 Live because of Triple H. Thank you, Paul Jean Lebec, for, I just called you by your real name, for taking that brand and turning it into something special, just like you did with NXT. Take notes from him, Vince. You're supposed to be the veteran. You're supposed to be the man who knows everything. Take notes from your son-in-law. Okay? 205 Live have some of the best wrestlers on the roster. Some of the best wrestlers on the roster. Mustafa Ali is the second best wrestler on 205 Live. Right behind Buddy Murphy. Cedric Alexander's number 3. Drew Gulak's number 4. There it goes on and on. This match could steal the show because they had an incredible match. Probably one of my favorite matches of all time at Super Showdown. I really enjoyed that match. When he caught him with that knee, when he was coming the springboard off the ropes and he caught him with a knee and then the Murphy's Law, I lost my shit. Because, like, big spots like that make the noise that you can hear hold on, let me try to get it. That. When you can hear that, and it sounds like he just kicked his head into the 52nd row, and then he picks him up and turns him inside out. Boom. 1, 2, 3. I lost my shit because I'm a big Buddy Murphy fan. I was like, yes, he won the title. I was so happy for him. He got Alexa Bliss, you lucky bastard. Alexa, hit Mr. Perfection up. I could show you a little Murphy's Law. Oh my god, she's gorgeous, man. But Carmella, yo, I ain't no big Cass. I ain't gonna. Carmella is something special, bruh. It's like she was made out of stone, crescent, and gold. Her and Mandy Rose, okay? But we ain't gonna get into that. That's a different video for a different time, okay? Damn, dog and cat are fighting. Damn, it's a long-ass video. What am I doing? But I think Buddy Murphy will retain here. It's going to be an incredible match. Could steal the show. If they would have added Mustafa Ali in a triple threat, boop, automatic show stealer, baby. The third, that was gross. Had all that spit right there. Ugh. The third match that could steal the show. The first ever women's TLC match between the man, Becky Lynch, the queen, Charlotte Flair. Yep, the queen of the pairs, Charlotte Flair, guys. Charlotte Flair. Pair with the flair, okay. Charlotte, the man, Becky Lynch, the queen, Charlotte Flair. There we go. The Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. First ever women's TLC match. Now, Becky Lynch, the reason Asuka was put in this match, Becky Lynch is still not 100% from her concussion. She's not allowed to take that many bumps because if she does, then it could re-trigger the concussion and then she'll be out and then she'll have to, it's a big mess. Becky Lynch is probably my favorite women's wrestler right now. She is such a good heel. And, like, there's rare people that can turn heel and you still cheer their ass because they're that damn good at what they do. Stone Cold was one. The Rock was one. Dean Ambrose is one. I'm loving Dean Ambrose right now. I mean, I still think it's screwed up that he said Roman deserved what he got. You got this, Zeus. Message for Roman. Can't wait to see you attribute to the troops, my man. I love you. I know I criticized you in the past, but that was the wrestling fan in me, and you know, wrestling fans were messed up people. Myself, I thought, well, everyone else hates Roman Reigns. I have to hate Roman Reigns. And that's not true, and I realized that a couple weeks ago. Just because everybody else hates Roman Reigns doesn't mean I have to hate Roman Reigns. So I'm here to declare that I am a Roman Reigns supporter, and I can't wait to see him back in the ring kicking ass like only he can do. I love you, Oos. Get better soon. Beat leukemia's ass and come back and Superman punch Brock Lesnar and take that title back, Oos. Alright. Now, I think Becky Lynch retains. And the reason I say, oh, Becky Lynch retains, she's too damn good not to retain the title. Okay? She's too damn good not to retain the title. Too damn good. Too damn good. Alright. That's done. Second match I want to talk about is a chairs match. I'm just going to get that out the way because really I don't think anybody cares about that. Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton. Everybody loves the Rey Mysterio Randy Orton angle. It's awesome. Randy Orton's beating the shit out of a little dude. It's awesome. Rey Mysterio's going over though, I think. I don't put it past WWE to be like, oh, let's put Randy over, or oh, let's do this. I don't put that past him. Alright, moving on. AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan. Two of my favorite wrestlers of all time. AJ's my favorite on SmackDown. Second is Andrade Cien Almas. Third is Shinsuke. Fourth is Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's heel work has been incredible. Has been fantastic. And as a guy who knows how to cut promos, I'm not boasting my own boat. You can ask my whole family. I can cut a promo like a son of a bitch. I can cut a face promo, and I really do better as a heel, because I like playing the bad guy. It's funner than being a face, just saying. But yeah, I think either they could keep the title on Daniel Bryan. Do I want to see the title stay on Daniel Bryan? No. I think AJ Styles deserves that title, but it's just me. Lars Sullivan actually makes his debut at this pay-per-view, which he's going to win. Just going to mention that. Yeah, so I think AJ. I'm going to go with AJ. Even though he's not going to win, I'm going to go for AJ. Because he's awesome. Final match on the card. Boy, this has been a long video. 22 minutes and 27 seconds. Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin, or General Manager-elect Baron Corbin. Could be permanent Raw General Manager, and I think that's going to be the case. Oh, we still have... Okay, I'm good. I saved the best for last. Okay. Alright, I forgot about that one match. Hold on. I don't know how I forgot about that match, because this could steal the show. I was wrong. There are 5 matches that could steal the show. Alright, so anyway, you got Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin. I think Baron Corbin's going to win. I think he's going to have to cheat, even though you can't cheat in a TLC match. I think Braun Strowman will get screwed out of it. And Braun's not at 100% anyway. He had bone spurs in his elbow, and if you don't know what a bone spur is, it is a little spur in your elbow that they have to go in and take out. And Braun had like 6 of those in one elbow, which is crazy. So I don't think he'll win. And I think Baron Corbin will be the permanent general manager of Monday Night Raw. And then him and Alexa Bliss will have a love storyline, and, you know, it'll go, you know, and it's going to be great. But I think, yeah, Baron Corbin's going to win. Now, the final match I want to talk about. In the final match, I think it should main event, but I don't think it's going to. What I think will main event is Baron Corbin versus Braun Strowman, but I do think that Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins should main event, because the historic, she's coming over here to get my vibe again. What? I'm trying to do a video. It's long as hell, okay? She just smacked me in the face with her tail. She literally turned heel on me. This needs to close the show. If I'm Vince McMahon, if I'm a booker, this needs to close the show, because it's the most interesting feud of 2018. No question about it. The most impactful feud of 2018, the most shocking feud of 2018. No questions about it. Seth Rollins is one of the best in-ring performers of our generation. So is Dean Ambrose. These guys, every time they step in the ring, it's magic. It's magic because it's magic, and it's magic, and it's magic. Just because of the history that they have with each other, being Shield brothers, turned bitter enemies, turned Shield brothers again, turned I'm gonna kill you for Roman. It's crazy. This match is going to be fantastic. It's going to be amazing. And here's what I think is going to happen. If it does close the show, which it should, what is going to happen is Seth Rollins is going to have Dean Ambrose beat. But out of nowhere, Renee Young, Dean Ambrose's wife, comes up and distracts Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins says, "What are you doing? Get out of here. Get off the apron, wherever she's at. Get out of here." And boom, turns around right into a dirty deeds. And that point forward, Renee Young becomes Dean Ambrose's manager. That's what's going to happen if it closes the show. If not, then that's not what's going to happen. Right. Now, that is the last match on the card. This has been a hell of a long video. 27 minutes and 22 seconds long. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for your love and support. Too sweet to you all. I love you, and peace.